Konnichiwa mina, boku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. And today I figured I would just do a good old-fashioned, just vloggy sort of thing talking about random stuff. Why not? I haven't really done one of those necessarily in a long time. Maybe I have. It just, to me, it doesn't feel like I have. So, lots of weird things going on lately. Not just like weird, but other weird. Like in the retail industry, again, it's like a frickin' landslide this time. It all started back with, bookstores and music stores and all that, and now it's like all the big stuff is like coming down. Unbelievable. So, of course, Target announced they were shutting down all their Canadian stores. The Kamloops one closes this coming Saturday, earlier than originally anticipated. And on Saturday, this past Saturday, people that work at Future Shop went in for a meeting and were basically told that they were let go, abruptly fired. What a horrible feeling. Like, it's like a train, basically, getting hit with a train sort of thing. The news, I guess. It comes out of nowhere, you have no idea, and boom, there you go. It kind of happened that way with the people that worked at Play, which was a music store kind of like HMV in Canada. I don't know if the States had Play or not, but back, so it was a while now, because the location at Aberdeen Mall is now Bath and Body Works or something like that. But when Play was there, the staff went in to work like any normal day, and about halfway through the day, the bank came in, shut them down, and said that that was it because they were closed for bankruptcy or something like that. And nobody had a clue that this was going to happen. Future Shop, the writing's been on the wall for a little while. I didn't think it would come this fast. I thought there'd be an announcement similar to what happened with Target. But it hit all at once. And if there's perhaps any kind of light maybe that could be seen in this, is it's at least the employees of Future Shop don't have to go through what was going on with Target in terms of people coming in and freaking out at the staff because they didn't feel the discounts were good enough, because people nowadays, it's horrible, just relentless with the deals, and they forget their humanity sometimes, and that's really hard to see, and nobody really thinks about it that way. They just want the best deal and all that kind of stuff. And I know that Caden's been on the receiving end of some things, but not as much as a lot of the people that are working cashier at Target. So that's probably the only light at the end of the tunnel. There's no guarantee, from what I understand, that any of these people that worked at Future Shop will be hired on at Best Buy if they apply. Everybody has to apply just like anybody else. But they did get a severance, and now there's all this other stuff that I guess it wasn't that great of a severance, and people thought it was because of duress, like they had to make a split decision type thing, and they signed off on it, and they shouldn't have, and I don't know. Rumor has it, you know how it goes. Or as that song is, rumor has it, ooh, rumor has it. Yeah, totally not the subject of the song, but I just figured that I'd do that. I do that sometimes. I just randomly launch into songs when somebody says something that just triggers a song lyric in my head, and then I go with it. I'm one of those weird people that does that, just so you know. But I have some friends that have worked at Future Shop before, and it's going to be a tough transition for many of them. I mean, anybody that loses a job. I'm very lucky with where I work in the entertainment industry and tourism. Basically, it's kind of a mix of the two. I'm not an actual performer, paid performer yet. I'm hoping to remedy that, but hopefully one day. But I mean, because I work at a family fun center, and entertainment stuff is still very big, and we're changing with the times and stuff, and I'm told that there's some surprises coming this week, so that's exciting. I'm anxious to see what it is, because the boss won't tell me, probably because I have a big mouth, which is fine, fair enough. I know I do, but that's one of my many charms, I guess. Charms or quirks, however you want to call it. Anime Revolution will be at Fan Expo this weekend, and I will be there at our booth, which is 907 to 909. there's two side by side listed on the program thing. If you go to fanexpovancouver.com, you can see this information there. We're hosting the Not So Late Show talk show featuring Veronica Taylor and Brad Swale at 8 o'clock p.m. in room 119 Friday night. Saturday at 1 p.m. is Name That Tune, also in room 119, hosted by Tamara. And on Sunday we have Name That Tune at 2 p.m., again hosted by Tamara, in room 119. And then right after is Anime Taboo, hosted by Raheem and Vera, who are also doing the talk show on Friday, Sunday at 3. So should be exciting. I'm going to be at the booth. I'm going to be wandering around. I've purchased my photo ops with John Barrowman and Brent Spiner, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm trying to decide which cosplay I'm going to do, because I kind of have this thing now where every year I try to take at least one celebrity photo in cosplay. And if you've seen my photos, which are up on my wall, I was Goku with Marina Sirtis, I was Link with James Marsters, and I've been Sailor Moon with Eliza Dushku last year. So I have 2 other cosplays that are still kind of readily available that I haven't used yet. That's Queen Beryl. And although I don't have the wig, I don't think. I don't know, I have to look in my costume thing. I'm one of those last minute people that leaves all the packing and stuff till like the day before, so Wednesday night I'm probably going to be doing my laundry and packing, and it's still packing into Thursday morning when I'm supposed to leave. So, you know, I'm one of those people, what can I say? I admit it. I'm a procrastinator, alright. But, that or Johnny Cage. Johnny Cage is pretty easy. I just have pants and shoes and the thing that goes around and the shades and the other stuff. No shirt, so hopefully the working out will... I'm still not quite... I'm not Johnny yet. not in his physique. But I think for John Barrowman I will pull it off, because John has an interesting... It'll be John and Johnny. There you go. So that'll be fun. We'll see. We'll see who we go for. Yeah, so that should be good. The only thing I'm worried about is, unfortunately, the people I was going with originally, they had to pull out for certain reasons, and I totally understand, and it's not a fault of anybody whatsoever. It's other than circumstance. So I now have a hotel room to myself, and currently I will be traveling by myself, which is the scariest part to me. I've never driven to Vancouver by myself before. I was flown there for Anime Revolution for the winter one. Which was scary in itself, because I mean, it's the second time I've traveled by myself by plane, and the first time was when I went to Toronto for Zoinked. But this time I'll be driving, and I'm not that... I mean, I could drive in Vancouver, but I like to have somebody else there to be my, like, map person, orienteer, whatever you call them. I can't... The name escapes me at the moment. But the person that looks at the map and tells you where to go. Because I will probably get lost. I'm actually banking that I'm going to get lost, so maybe I'm going to leave a bit earlier than I expected to. We will have to see how that goes. So, just keep your fingers crossed that all goes well, and that I do eventually make it to my destination where I need to go. And on Thursday, it is Katina's birthday, so happy birthday to you, Katina, early, and I will see you on Thursday, which is fantastic, and I am very excited. Yes. Oh, pardon me. Oh, excuse me. Don't you love it when yawns just randomly sneak up on you like that? It happens to me all the time when I'm doing my radio show, and always when my mom's listening, and she always catches on to it, and she gives me shit over Facebook for it, and I totally deserve it, but it's really, really funny. So, what else is coming up? Oh, yes, another Paranormally type event that has come up. Paranomally, that's what we'll call it. It's a Paranormally. My brother came home from work, and he's like, I'm too tired, I don't want to cook tonight, and he was deciding that he was going to go to Nishino Sushi, which is a sushi place just down the street. Now, I don't eat sushi, I don't eat fish, I'll have tuna, only if it's like totally covered in mayonnaise and stuff, and gets rid of the fish taste. I mean, I'm a Pisces, I am a fish out of water, because I don't actually swim either, but that's another story. So to me, it's like, I want to say it's communism, but it's not communism. It's another C word, and no, it's not that C word. Is it a C word? When you eat your own kind. Why can't I think of this? It's because I'm on the spot. This always happens. And I know that you guys will put it in the comments below, or I will remember as I'm uploading the video. But, oh, frick, there's even a musical named after it. Cannibal, there we go, Cannibal the Musical by Matt Stone and Trey Parker. It's cannibalism to eat one's own kind, so I think eating fish and being a fish is kind of like that. But again, I can't swim. I was thrown into the water by a swimming coach back when I was in yellow. Because I don't know how they do it now, or if it's any different, because I grew up taking swimming lessons in Alberta for many years. I was stuck in the first level, and I'm just finally like, fuck it, no, never gonna happen. I sink in life jackets. I don't care what people say, I sink in life jackets. 3 life jackets I have sunk in. They do not do their job. If I get water in my ears, I have the most horrible ear infections, and I can't walk for a week. It just screws up my whole equilibrium, so I just stay away from getting water in my ears, and when I go to pools with friends, I usually just stay on the side. And the only water slides I can go down so far are the ones that empty into their own little thing, or the one at the River Rock Casino. I can do that one, the River Rock Hotel, because I can slow myself down enough before going into the water where I can kind of slow down and just stand up at the end without going underwater. So those are the only ones. The rest, like even West Edmonton Mall has one that I'm okay with, but it's been so long since I've been there, so I know. I love water fountains. I love everything about water. Waterfalls, you saw my video when Caden took me to Spence's Bridge. We were around the waterfall and stuff, and I loved it. But to swim to save my life, literally, not going to happen. So I stay away from ferries, like the boats, or boats in general. I get a little freaked out when I'm on bridges. I get freaked out when I'm in Vancouver too, because there's always the talk of the big earthquake and then the tidal wave and all that other shit. So it's a little unnerving, really. So, anyways, I started talking about what happened, the Paranomally. So Daniel went to Nishino and found out they were closed, even though they had been open on Mondays in the past, but now they're closed again. So then he went to Cooper's. But while he was gone, literally just after he left, Bailey was just jumping into her chair upstairs, and I was in the kitchen, and all of a sudden we heard the click of the record player, the unmistakable click of the little thing that plays it, move. And I went into the living room, and Bailey was staring at it like that, and then she was just kind of looking at it, and then she went to go and lick herself again, like cats do. And I saw the player thing kind of just vibrating just a little bit. And of course, it's not plugged in or anything, so again, it's our resident Paranormally, our ghost. Something. Daniel and I were talking about it too, I'm pretty sure, beforehand, if memory serves. And then he left and it did that, so it was kind of neat. Yeah, because I was telling him that I was telling Mom about all this stuff today. So, funny. Funny how things happen. Anyway, I love it. I love it. I do. This video is pretty long, but oh yes, they have announced that Karen Gillen, whatever her name is actually, she rearranged her schedule, so she is coming to Fan Expo this weekend as well, which is great, because now they don't have to return people's money for the photo ops, they don't have any disappointed people with that, because she will be there, which is great, so glad to see, and yeah, so I will see you guys there at Fan Expo. I'll probably have video footage, and it'll probably be edited poorly or not edited because I don't know how the fuck to edit anything, but that's okay because it's gotten me this far so far. So we'll see how it goes. And if you get a chance to, if you can go to music.cbc.ca, click on the Searchlight banner, go down to the middle, look up my name, Jeremy Androsov, and vote once a day for my song, Unconventional, I Will Love You Forever, because I think the first round ends April 13th, which is a Monday, I think. So, but you can vote once a day, every day. You can vote once for 10 acts a day, up to 10 acts, singers and stuff, so please, and even if you don't like it, if you just want to listen to the songs, that'd be great. I have 4 of them on my profile. You can look it up on there too. I've got Unconventional, which is the song entry this year, Ghost, Revolution, We Rise Again, and If Ever There Was a Time in Our Lives. So, yeah. I'm going to end it here, and I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching, as always. Jamata Nemina, and have a good one. Bye-bye.